So, good evening, fellow Plasmo designers. um, Last video was before Christmas, I guess, and I did the Subaru STI. So, moving on to the next project, as you can see, we have an FD3S RX-7. This is currently going to be my next build for the next few months or so, or maybe not too long, not maybe months, maybe a month or so. And so this is the Aoshima brand, and something good about this is that they actually have two types of covers for this specific FD3S RX-7. The other one actually, the RX-7 is green. It's kind of a lime green or so, but from what I've seen, that actually gives you some shitty wheels actually. So the rims aren't that nice actually. So anyway, so let's get started with this. Let's dig in and let's see what we can get inside here. So, starting off at the top. So here we have the body of the car. It's painted beautifully nice red over there. Not much more lines you can see. It's I would say it's pretty interesting actually. There you go. And talking about rims earlier, so these are the rims that you will get with the RX-7 Vertex, which is this one, and the other one looks something like this. So looking at the rims, I feel that this has better rims, and so this consists of your interior in a way, everything to do with the interior. So you've got your dashboard there, you've got your seats, and these two right here, these are your seat caps. This go behind the seat. You all are first time looking at it. Well, it was first time for me as well. I had to do a bit of googling to find out what it actually meant, or what it was actually for. Yep. So you got your steering wheel and so on. Moving on. So this would be the suspension, and the one in red, as you can see, the one in red, that's all the Vertex side skirts and spoilers, and it has a really big ass spoiler, this version of RX-7, and of course the famous chrome plating that comes with it for the exhaust, which we will actually dechrome later on, and I'll do a video on that just to show you how you can dechrome stuff or kits. Moving on, so you have the, if I believe, that would be the front bumper and that would be the back bumper. You get some rims, you get some interior. Now I've heard that if anyone has built FC, if you guys have built FCs before, which is also the RX-7, but it's the older version of this, I guess it's the Savan, the suspension part of it, or the undercarriage of the whole car, it's actually the same as this. Just the just everything else is different. And let's have a look at the tires that we got with it. Tires look kind of interesting. So the interesting tires that we got with this is it's some good hole tires actually. I think they're about 18-19 inch rims tires. Really low profile, if you can look at it. Too low profile to be true. Yeah. So moving forward, this will be the front and back bumpers. Quite cool. This will be the undercarriage. It's quite a clean undercarriage, I must say, and quite detailed in a way, in the sense that you know, we can make it look as realistic as possible, I guess. Not too bad. And there you go. See all the parts of it. This is also an exhaust, but this is probably a stock exhaust, and you would not do that. You will not use that for this version. You will use this, the chrome plated one, because it looks more better. And lastly, moving forward to the clear parts. So you have your windscreen there. Let's have a quick look at that as well. There you go. So pretty good in more lines as well. Not too bad, not too shabby. You have your, well, as you know, the RX-7 has a lot of lights. So there you go, array of lights. This would be the back lights, and all the tiny little lights that, you know, will fill it up later on. And oh yeah, we got another small piece here. And this one would be the front lights, more lights actually. Nothing much I can say about that. Just a lot of lights for the RX-7, I guess. So anyway, that's that. I'm then looking at the decals for this car. So I heard that these decals for this car are pretty cool actually. There you go. So you've got some crazy looking stuff here actually. You even got the backlight decals for this. Backlight decals, not too bad, not too shabby. Lego Fort, never heard of that before, but I guess it's a brand for something. Advan, Vertex, yep, pretty much everything we know about it. And something really cool about it is, if you look at the look at that, that's the decal for the number plate, and it looks pretty cool actually, because it's not your plain old black and white RX-7 or stuff like that. So it's pretty cool, not too shabby. And yeah, this is a lifesaver, guys. You know, Aoshima, I've been working on them for the past few years. I mean, not years, I would say a few months. A lot of builds of mine have been with Aoshima, and I'm pretty happy with them, because they actually give you this. This is for the windows, you know, because you got to spray the windows black on the side, right? And this is like the outline for it, so it makes it easier for you. You don't have to make your own outline for it, you know. They give it to you here, which is pretty cool. And of course the instruction book, which is, I believe, the most crucial part in it. Trust me, every build has something which is very different, and you will definitely need to have a look at it. A lot of hiccups there, so we'll have a look at that. Well, I guess that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It was not very informational, but what I can say is that it has some pretty good stuff with it. It gives you an idea of what you get in the FD3S RX-7 Vertex version. And by the way, it's pretty weird that you actually realize that the car is actually painted red, although in the box it's also painted red. But rest assured, this is not a pre-painted car. A pre-painted model will have a logo somewhere. It looks like a rainbow or something side of it, and it will say pre-painted. So yeah, so I did not know that until I found out myself as well, because I thought this car was pre-painted when I got it. So I was like, what? Why is it red? And then I realized that it's actually not pre-painted. So anyway, let's see how this goes. So as you can see, this will be the front bumper. Yep, it fits in nicely there. Check it out. I must say, Aoshima has been coming better and better at this. You don't see much gaps there actually on it. See, not much gaps there. Quite cool actually. And this of course is the back. Now, being the back, because it's the modified version, so it's gonna just go over like that, yeah, not too bad. Now, I've also read of that for you to put the Vertex side skirts, we actually need to cut this part off. There's a certain part that needs to be cut off so that the side skirt fit in properly. But let's see how the build takes me to. I'm not very sure I want to cut into stuff like this. Well, I don't actually have much tools except for this cutter and maybe a drill, a hand drill. So I'll see how it goes by, and I'll get it on. And so thank you very much for watching my video. Just before you go, I'm thinking of painting the RX-7 this color. It's metallic brown by Tamiya. I actually gained to just like this color. I think I had this color for about 4 or 5 years or so, but I just started to like it because I recently used it and I found out the actual ratio of paint for it, and I thought maybe I should paint it for one whole car and see how it goes by. So moving forward, thank you very much for watching my video. I'm going to sign off now, and my next video will be painting the RX-7. Alright, we'll be doing as much work as we can on it. We will be sanding it to make sure that the mole lines disappear, and to get a nice even finish, and then we will prep the car up by getting it primered, and I'm going to be using Mr. Surface Gray, and then I'll be painting it up with that and glossing it. So there will be a part 1 actually, since this is the unboxing. There will be a part 1 to maybe part 4 of this build, and hope you guys will enjoy the build. And by the way, please leave your comments at the comment bar below, and maybe you guys can let me know what color would suit the RX-7. Maybe you want to give some suggestions on it. That would be great. I'm hoping to hear back on those comments. So If you have not already subscribed, please subscribe and also like my new video. And besides that, I will see you next on my next video. Have a good day. Bye bye. Good night.